Hello, ShaktiShivaTarot here. I am here for a read for the weekend of October 25th, I believe today is. I am getting in the spirit of Halloween, and our reading today is about, I feel like there's a lot of spooky energies out, and people are being spooky and shadowy and ghosty. And so I'm going to do just a general read for everyone, for all signs. General read as to why is this person being so spooky? Why are they being so spooky? What's with all the ghosting and the shadowy energy and all this spookiness? What's behind these doors that are closed? So that's what we're going to look in today. So moving right in, we have the throat chakra card. So I definitely feel like there's a huge lack of communication right now. Like maybe some communication has just been cut off completely. There's a Mercury retrograde coming up in like a week, I believe. So communication is already starting to slow down. And I feel like some people are already being super triggered by that and are, pulling away, ghosting people, not being communicative, not responding. Some shadowy shit is coming up. We're in Scorpio energies as of the 23rd. We have Halloween coming up. We've got the new moon coming up in Scorpio. We've got the Mercury retrograde. I mean, there's Venus in Scorpio. There's so much Scorpio shadowy, masky energy happening right now that there's some shadowy, spooky shit happening. So, man, y'all, just speak up. There's no need to. I get it. Trust me. But let's just communicate. We're all going through something, right? And I think that if we can just think about that. Everybody's going through their own shit. We all have our own fucking boat that we're, trying to just keep smooth sailing, so just be compassionate. Even if your energies tend to fly off the handle, they're a little fiery, right? I feel like I know I'm super fiery right now. I'm being super triggered, and so I'm having to use a lot of my tools of meditation and breathing and yoga, and just remembering the compassion and unconditional love that we really have deep down within, and showing gentleness even in those moments of wanting to maybe be a little spicy or spooky. All right, so let's communicate, people. Let's start with that first. All right, so I just kind of went with what they were, telling me to do. I called upon the Divine Creator, High and Holy Spirit. So let's start off with the first pile. I'm kind of feeling like this is in the past. There was some passions ignited here. This is the first spirit card. So, some spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, some just real fiery energies happening within, awakening something within you. And I feel like it was this, it's almost like, I feel like a very phoenix rising kind of energy in this spread, because I've already kind of pulled the cards and taken a look at it. But, so there's this fire here, and it's coming from the heart. I feel like there was this fire ignited in your heart. And the reason why I say it's in the heart is because there's the two, the king and the queen from the arrow minor arcana. This shows that there's a deep soul connection here. So whether it be soulmate, twin flame, there's a deep soul connection here. And I feel like this connection ignited some kind of passion within your heart. And so it came in, these new ideas and these communications came in kind of quickly. And I feel like maybe for a majority of you, this situation happened quite quickly, quite intensely, because of all of the Scorpio and Libra energies that were present, right? And so this came in quickly, a lot of communications, new ideas between this new deep soul ignited connection. And I feel like that was what happened in the past. Then we moved a little bit closer towards the present. And I feel like there was this feeling of being trapped in fear, being in our head, maybe from possible old baggage, old situations, or maybe it's a present situation that's making you feel trapped in fear. This is just being in our head about something, not really seeing outside the bars, right? We're kind of in our own feelings, in our own head, in our own feels, in our own possible illusions or fears. This is a hugely fear-based card, intellect card, air card of the mind. So we're really in our own head about something, and I believe because of the cards that came out, it has to do with possible partnerships and possible projects, careers. It could be relationships, but I feel like this person specifically is being spooky because they're trapped in their head about a situation that they're trying to create some kind of material prosperity. They're trying to create new developments in their life. Whether it be in their career, financially, projects wise, artistically, it could be in relationships, whatever. But they're trying to build this material prosperity, this tangible thing, and they're going through some kind of conflict with it. They're struggling with it, and so I feel like because of that, they're in their head about it. And maybe this is why they're being spooky, is because they're in their head about it. They're not talking about it. They're not telling you about what they're going through in their head and how they're fearing, yada yada yada, right? They're just in their head, in their feelings, not communicating, right? So there's this need to there's this defensive energy, and it's it's possible your own inner battle of your own inner ego and spirit battle. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's not really it could be somebody externally that you're battling with, but I feel like in this moment for this pile right here, it's like you're trapped in your own fears, battling your own ego because you're trying to create some kind of financial stability or material prosperity, and maybe it's just you're struggling with it and it's not coming as easy or as quickly as you would like. And so you're in your head about it and you're trapped in fears and you're not communicating, or they're not communicating to you. And so this is why they're being spooky, because they're really in their head about that. And it's creating this spooky vibe because they're not really talking about it. And you're just kind of like wondering, like, what's this elephant in the room? What is it that you're not talking about? Because I know there's something. What is it? What is it? Tell me, and you kind of think that it's about you, maybe taking a little personally. Anyway, so there's this new birth, fertility. This is the Empress card. So she's, very, very regal, very royal, very, sitting in the throne. She's got all of her, she's good mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, she's got all of the tools in her belt, and she's ready to create a family. She's ready to create some kind of stability. She's ready to create growth, movement forward, rebirths, new beginnings, love, fertility, possible children, possible pregnancy. Maybe this person is being spooky because they want, to start that kind of relationship with you. Maybe they're trying to, get you into a committed relationship. Maybe they see this kind of situation, a family and a home with children and pets and all this nine with you. And they're in their head about it because they're like, damn, like I just, I'm trying to build this financial or this material prosperity, and I just don't have that right now. And so I want to build this. I want to build this, this stable foundation, this family with this person, with you, right? And they're in their head about it. So it's a little spooky vibe that's going on because they're not communicating all this stuff to you, right? It's something that's really going on behind their own curtains. So coming a little closer into the present moment. I feel like this is definitely something that's happening right now. The heartache and loss. Maybe there was some kind of heartache and loss either in the past from a past situation that you're carrying over feelings and you're still kind of healing from those energies of a past emotional situation. Or maybe, you know, this situation caused some kind of emotional heartache because, you know, there was some lack of communication, maybe some things were said, maybe there was some misunderstandings. I just feel like there's some misunderstanding, miscommunications, and it's all just kind of like it's just lack of communication. And so because of that, there's this feeling of being this could be you, or this could be your person, and why they're being spooky because they're feeling this heart loss and this heartache, but they're not telling you about it. And it could be because it's related to somebody in the past, or it could be related to you, and maybe they just don't know how to express it because it's kind of a new thing, and they're like, you know, I don't know if I should say something like that so early, whatever the case may be. But there's definitely some heartache and loss here in the present moment right now that I think that there's this need of, like, you know, going within. And so the devil card, temptations. Yeah, maybe there was some addictions, some codependency, some third-party situations that happen either in this, you know, with you and this other, or maybe from a past situation. And that's why they're being spooky, because they have this heartache and this loss about this past situation, or maybe temptation came in and that's where the heart ache and loss came, because, you know, something tempted this person and it created some kind of hiccup and heartache and loss within a future potential situation. You know, maybe like an ex came back and you were trying to start something new with someone else, and so that's why this person's being spooky, is because the ex came back, but they're not really talking about it. They're not, you know, it was like it was a test, and maybe they failed, and they're like feeling all in their emotions about it. Seven of Cups, too many options, scattered energies. You see this cup, these cups are all full. They all have something different. This one's got a skull, this one's got a crown, this one's got a snake, this one's got a this one's got a that. You know, too many options. The need to choose a direction, choose wisely which way you're going to go, which option you're going to take, which route you're going to go. Maybe it's projects. Maybe there's too many projects and too many scattered energies in those projects. And so you have all this scattered energy and, you know, the two of these together, I'm really feeling like too many options in projects or in relationships. You know, I'm feeling like this is a situation where maybe an ex came back. And so, you know, they were put in this position like, oh, I need to choose wisely. Which way am I going to go? And maybe they were tempted to go the other way, and they tried it, and there was a loss, and they're like feeling in some kind of energies, and but they're not talking about it. But there's going to be some growth. There's going to be prosperity here. There's, you know, maybe this was in the career. Maybe there was too many options in the careers or whatever. Something didn't pan out in a project, in a career, in a relationship, in a partnership, financially, materially, right? That project or that development. There's too many. And one finally, you know, you're finally going to grow towards the right path. You're going to finally pick the right path that's going to bring you the Ace of Coins, this prosperity, this abundance. And so that's what you're kind of like waiting for, or your other's waiting for. And that's why they're being spooky, is because they're waiting for this prosperity to come in before they create this stability with you. Or like I said, maybe there was this temptation from this external energy of an ex situation that came in, and, you know, something happened there. So moving on into, this is where I feel like this is all future possibilities, like future routes, like things that are happening right now, like in the makings, right? So the stability and achievements card. So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, or this person is trying to achieve, that maybe they're not communicating to you about. So maybe they really want this with you, this family, this home, this foundation, right? And it could just be like, if you're single and you just started dating, maybe this could be them just wanting to bring you some kind of stability, some kind of commitment in this relationship, so that way you feel safe with them, right? But it could also be just, them, or this person that, is being spooky, them trying to build this solid foundation and achieve their developments, achieve their material prosperity before they create this situation, so that they feel, stable, right? It's like maybe this is that need for them. And it's happening, they're creating the 4 of coins and the 3 of coins. Like, there's hard work here, and they're putting all this hard work into creating this financial prosperity, because they're trying to build a project, they're trying to build a home, they're trying to build a family, they're trying to build a relationship, a partnership, a family ship, a romantic ship, a friendship, and you're manifesting, or they're manifesting it, and maybe that's what they're not telling you, and they're just, maybe they don't know if this is something that you want, and it's too soon, and so they're like, I don't want to say, that this is what I'm really seeing, so I'm just going to work and manifest on creating that in my own mind, and it's kind of leaving you wondering and questioning what the deal is, right? But I definitely see that they feel some expansion here. There's an expansion here for you guys. There's a possible movement forward. This is the Triumph card. There's triumph, in building this solid foundation. This solid foundation in the relationship, in the home, in the family, the whatever, right? You're going to be triumphant. And it's because this person is manifesting it, and maybe they're not telling you, and that's why you feel this spooky energy. But let's continue and see if there's anything or anybody else that pops up. Let's see. So the Destiny card, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Could be a karmic situation that's happening here. Maybe the closing of an old karmic cycle in order to open a new cycle, right? This is the Destiny card. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, karma. The Wheel of Fortune always turns. Luck, destiny. Coming from that place of heartache and loss. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Destiny is working in your favor. So even if this person's not communicating this want for that stability with you, because I don't feel like it's with this past situation, even if it came in, I feel like it's coming in and it's leaving. This person really wants to create take this new route with you. It's like we're taking that wheel. We're turning the wheel together. But yeah, there's some deception. This is the Defense card. The struggle, defense, deception. And it came out with the other, feeling trapped, feeling defense, just feeling trapped, disappointed, depression, conflict, defense. There's some deception here, and I feel like that's where the heartache and the loss came from in the past. That situation with the Temptation card and the heart loss on the same, in the same pile. Something happened here. And it created that heartache, that loss. And I feel like you or they had moved forward, trying to create this foundation, building that job, building that career, building that family, building that relationship, the world expansion, being triumphant. And then here comes the karmic wheel and it turns. And then it's like, oh, these deceptive energies and this depression and all this feeling bound and trapped comes in. And it's like, this new beginning is wanting to start, but we're probably going to have to work through some deceptive energies, right? Because maybe we're holding on to some old baggage, you know? And so needing to really just look at the situation from new eyes. This card means that this situation is being divinely guided, and the fact that it came out with the Destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune, it's being divinely guided. So divine timing is happening right now. So this deception and this depression had to happen in order to come to this new beginning, in order to come to this realization, whatever is coming, this new beginning that's coming for you. And so, you know, maybe there's this deceptive energy, and that's why you're feeling this spookiness, is because there's deception going on in the background. And so you're feeling that, you know, how can you not feel when something like that is around? You know, energy doesn't lie. So I feel like you're feeling that, and maybe they're just not communicating it. And so you just want to know what's going on. And I'm telling you what's going on. What's going on is that there's outside energies trying to come in, trying to disrupt, and it's karmic. It's karmically related. So let it happen, because there's a lesson here that needs to be learned in order to start that new beginning. Okay. So yeah. Partnerships, alliances. This is happening in the future. This could be, like I said, partnerships and alliances happening in the financial world, the career world, the, you know, creative world, but like I feel 100%, this is in the relationship world, right? Like you're getting an opportunity to have a new beginning in a new partnership, a new alliance. And whether that be with somebody from your past or not, that's up to you. You know, it could be that you're closing out a past cycle with a past person, a past karmic cycle with a past person, and you're starting a new cycle with that same person. Like I said, the phoenix rising, you know, that old relationship dying and creating that new one with that same person. It could be that. But if you're thinking, no, that person's dead to me, I'm done with that person, blah, blah, whatever, I want this new person came in, and you're thinking about this new person, then this is this new person coming in for you. That partnership, that alliance is coming in for you. It's happening. And there's a need to make a decision here. So maybe this is your person, right? Needing to make a decision between these two projects, these two relationships, the past relationship that's leaving and the new relationship that's coming in. That's what I'm feeling for the majority of y'all. And that's why this person's being spooky, is because they don't really, you know, they really want to go towards you, because there's something, like I said, from the very first pile, there was this passion that was ignited between the two of you. This passion that was ignited between the two of you, and it's soulmate. It's deep soulmate. You know, this is the same arcana. Twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, right? And it came in quick, and it came in fast, and it came in intense, super intense, right? And so there's like no doubt in my mind that you know in your heart of hearts that this past situation is not meant for you, because it brought you into these energies, right? Feeling trapped in fear, feeling heartache and heart loss. So you're like, I don't want to experience that anymore. But this person came back, and they're maybe, you know, saying that they've changed. Maybe they're trying to, maybe they're like, oh, I didn't realize until until I didn't have you, and blah, 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 whatever, giving you that whole runaround. And maybe you're thinking, oh, well, maybe they changed. Well, guess what? They probably more than likely didn't. And right now, the only reason why they're feeling the way that they're feeling is because of the energies involved. Like sorry, I had an alarm clock that shot through, but so it's an attachment, and they're feeling they're feeling that attachment being let go, and they're like trying to attach, and it's not out of a place of love. This new situation that's on the table right here is a situation of love. And why? Because look, the Two of Cups came out. Harmony, love, partnership, a new love relationship, a new friendship, a new relationship that deepens into a deep, intimate friendship or a deep love relationship. And so the fact that it came out with a partnership card, the needing to make a decision, is because this new love has stepped in, right? And this situation needs justice, because this person, this other person, this outside energy is really just trying to grab onto something because they're feeling you not being there anymore. They're feeling your energy leaving them because your energy is now with this new person. And so what they're feeling is that loss of your energy because you've now traveled into a better frequency with a better person suited for you and for your highest development and for where you're going right now towards your, on your journey. So that's 100% what I feel for that situation. Over here we have the fertility card. So the Empress again, we got it twice. Okay. So this is just double fine. This is just enhancing it's like super confirmation of the fact that there's rebirths, there's new births happening, fertility, new movement. There's this new love, and it's a rebirth, a new birth of a situation that has a lot of it's being divinely guided. It's being divinely guided by and coming in divine time, and there's still, this need to possibly, we're still mastering our energy. And so it's happening, right? It's going to come, but there's still a need to master our energy, to really work through those difficulties and pull through and master whatever it is that this lesson, that this karmic wheel of lesson, this situation that came in, that created this, spooky energy. We're going to learn from it, and when we learn from it, that's when we're going to create that new birth. That's when we're going to transform, and that old situation is going to die. This is the death card, the endings, right? The endings of that old situation in order to start this new beginning. The Fool card, it's a new beginning, but having to let go of that old past love. Because maybe there's a new love that's coming in, and it's a soulmate relationship. So there you could feel like a very karmic, deep soul tie with this person. Like you're like, gosh, like it was so intense. It happened so quickly. I felt like they were like, oh my gosh, like perfect for me. I almost felt too good to be true. And it's because there was this deep soul bond, a past life possible deep connection. Like I said, soulmate, twin flame. And so the needing to transform from that old energy, that old frequency of that old situation that left you heartbroken and feeling in loss. So let's go ahead and clarify. The High Priestess, so using the incisive intellect of your heart in order to, your intuition in order to see the situation, really going within. The Two of Pumpkins, once again, the Two of Coins, needing to make a decision, feeling trapped by that decision, needing to make that decision, juggling those two options. Which way you gonna go? The Hierophant. I want to see what this specific description for the Hierophant is. It says, being bound, by the outer trappings of religion and societal expectations, a strong need for the approval of others, conformity. It's like, I feel like, in this situation of heart loss, maybe you were just like, it was unrequited love, and you were like trying to win the affection of somebody who was not giving it to you. And now they're coming back and they're saying, oh, now I really love you. Not having you made me really realize, well, I think it's BS. I think that they're deceiving you, and this is a test, and you're being tested because this person really doesn't. They're just feeling that loss, like I said, because your energy is gone from you've moved on, and they are still stuck, and they're feeling that loss hardcore because, you know what? It's karma. You were trying to give them that love, and they weren't reciprocating. And now all of a sudden, your energy is gone, and it's merged with someone else, and they feel that, and now they're back. Interesting. Queen of Imps. So the Queen of Imps is a very powerful, very kind, generous, curious woman who revels in the world's wonders. Success in all endeavors, family, home, career, growing things. So I definitely feel like, you know, this came out with the foundations, you know, and the triumph and, you know, building the solid. So maybe the person or the energies, maybe this is you, or maybe this is your other, the Queen of Imps. But I definitely feel like moving in the right direction with the Queen of Imps, for sure, for sure. All right, and so we have the Devil. I mean, that's 3 times, you guys. That's 3 times. Let me just show you here. This is, wow. Wait. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, no, just kidding. That was, oh, wait, yeah. Okay, here. Oh, wait, maybe just twice. So 2 times the Devil came out, okay? Self-indulgence, temptation, unethical behavior, abuse of power, being a slave to your desires, avoidance of responsibility, discontent. Yeah, I'm just feeling like y'all were tempted, or your other was tempted. Your other was tempted, and that's why they're being spooky. That ex person came in, that ex situation came in, that ex project, that ex deal, that ex whatever. I'm definitely feeling it's a person here. That person, that ex came in, created temptation. Your person probably fell for it, and they're feeling super bad about it. They're feeling guilty. They're feeling defensive. They're feeling like that heartache because maybe that person came in, fooled them, and then they bounced. And they're like, man, bro, I freaking thought that, you know, that person came in and they had changed because they had told me that they had changed and I believed them. And now they're just fucking treating me the same way that they've been treating me. And so you're like, damn. Right? That could be one situation. The other situation is just, you know, maybe it's, maybe the temptation came, but the person didn't act upon it, but they thought about acting upon it. And so that's why your person's being spooky. Maybe they didn't physically or mentally or emotionally do anything, but maybe they thought about it. Maybe they mentally thought about acting upon it, but they didn't act upon it. And so they're being spooky because of that. Right? And that's what you're picking up on. Or maybe they did act upon it, and that's why they're being spooky, because they're not telling you about it. But maybe they, in that realization of acting upon it, they realize, damn, that's not the one that I wanted. I just fucked up this new situation with this awesome person that I feel really connected to on a spiritual level, on a soul level. And what did I do? You know, I feel like there's that, hey, once again, my alarm clock went off. Okay, anyway, 7 of Pumpkins. So, you know, tending to your garden, you really, you know, this person is really just trying to build. And I feel like maybe they're just trying to build because they're really, you know, wanting that material success, that progress, that gain, so that they can build a solid foundation. They want that change in luck. They want to, you know, they want their projects to come to fruition because they want to create this solid foundation for you. They want to create this family and this home and this life with you. You know, they want this. It's something that they want. And I feel like they see it with you. They're just, you know, this X energy that's coming in, these outside energies that are coming in are tempting that person, and they're feeling like conflicted. And so that's why they're juggling, right? That's why they're, ooh, my heart just skipped a beat, like hardcore. That's why they're juggling. But they're tending to their garden. This partnership is gonna come to fruition, and there's gonna be some kind of transformation here. Let me. Good luck is coming. Yep. Abundance, high honors. Yes. Beautiful. there's going to be some kind of loss, right? Yeah, that old situation, you know, you probably did love that person. They probably did love that person, you know, there was love there or whatever. So there's going to be some sense of a loss there. You know, maybe they had a family, you know, and that's why they're having a hard time leaving, is because there's a family with kids and children or whatever. And so there's going to be some sense of a loss there, but there's nothing but good luck for you. So whether this person's being spooky and not, you know, speaking to you, I feel like in the end, they're going to come to the realization that what they want is you, and you're right in front of them, and, you know, and they'll come back with some kind of information for you. You know, it says the fish is the emblem of riches through stocks. So yeah, so riches, there's this person's going to come into some kind of financial stability, some kind of financial prosperity, and they're going to feel a little bit more stable. And then that stability in the financial department and in the material prosperity is going to help them be a little bit more stable towards coming towards you, I feel, with that offer, because it's like they're almost like waiting for this stability in order to come to that, in order to come to you with that offer. They feel, it's like, I almost feel like they want, you know, they want this with you. They really do. This relationship, this family, they want it with you, but because they don't feel like they're where they want to be financially or materially, they're holding back. And so they're wanting to get that and those ducks in a row first, and they're trying to work towards that, putting all their energy and all their attention towards that, and maybe, you know, letting go and kind of, you know, letting the relationship between you guys, kind of the communication, fall apart a little bit. And that's why you're feeling that they're being spooky and they've kind of pulled back and whatever the situation. But there's luck on your side, so they're going to be turning around. I feel like they're going to be coming back towards you. And this card is 44, and it says luck also. This is luck for long years. It says luck for long years. So like, I definitely feel like this is going to be a long-term situation. Y'all are destined to be together. Divine intervention is working here right now, and y'all just need to trust the flow. Let's find an angel card, an archangel card. I'm trying to make this quick because I got to get ready and put my makeup on for this Halloween glow party, this yoga glow party I'm doing this evening. If you're in Orlando, Avalon Park, Yoga Glow in the Pavilion, look it up. Cushy yoga. All right, perspective, Archangel Chamuel. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Yeah, this is the Hangman. So just looking at this situation from a different perspective. Like I said, this person may be being spooky. You may feel like they're being spooky, but they're not. You know, whatever the situation has happened, I don't feel like this person, I mean, for some, maybe that person did, you know, fall into the temptation. For others, I feel like it's no, you know, that temptation came and they were faced with a temptation, and maybe, you know, some went and fell into temptation, others didn't, right? And so I feel like even if they did go into those temptations, it was for a reason. It was for karma. It was destiny, because they needed to learn that lesson so they can come back to you with this new perspective, right? Like recognizing, okay, that person, you know, even if they came in and they said that they've changed and they've said that this and blah, 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 like they're still the same person. And me falling into that temptation helped me realize that. And I recognize that I just, you know, walked away and messed up a good thing, possibly ghosting, possibly, you know, dropping something with someone else in order to go back with that person, and they haven't changed. Now I'm feeling stupid. Now I'm feeling heart lost. Now I'm feeling whatever, all kinds of ways. And so this person is just kind of feeling hung up, and they're just needing to flip the situation around and see it from a different perspective. And so when they do, they're going to come to you with that new perspective in mind, that new offer possibly. So the moon, Archangel Haniel, it says the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So instead of freaking out over there because your person's being spooky, which I know that it's really hard not to do, right? Because you're just like, especially if there's a, you know, this, especially what I'm feeling here, this super hardcore deep soul connection. It's like, even if it's new, there's probably this sense and feeling like, I don't want to lose this person, or I don't want to lose this connection. It was going so well. What the hell? What the, you know, like, what the heck? And so the moon is kind of telling you, like, just relax, plan it out, get to your journal, get to your plans, improve your plans, listen to your intuition. So maybe going into solitude, meditating, yoga, for guidance. It says face your fears and grow stronger. So I feel like right now there's a lot of fear holding this person back, and possibly you back as well. So facing the fears, and maybe that's what you need to allow this person to do. Face their fears, because once they do, they're going to come to you with this new perspective and this new opportunity. And it's very beautiful because it's all being divinely guided and protected by the higher realms. And let's get a Ascended Master card. Just one. I said just one. All right. Yes. 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 Yes, you guys are destined to be together. Yes, this person's coming back for you. Yes, you need to chill out because they're in their head planning, going through some deep fears. Let them go through it. Be confident and patient with them, because yes, they do want you. Yes, they are coming towards you. Yes, you are the one. Yes, you are the destiny. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, one more to wrap it up. I'm not going to get into the animal spirit deck because I just feel like it's gone pretty long so far. So let's just do one to wrap up this read. Let's wrap it up. One card, please, to wrap it up. Why is this person being spooky? So they're being spooky for a good reason, all right? Just give them the benefit of the doubt. OMG. All right. Really quickly, the answers you need are coming. You see, the answers you need are coming, so just be patient. I'm going to go ahead and read that really quickly. Full moon in Gemini. All right, it says, this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Says, attuned to the moon. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Additional meanings for this card. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. Talk, 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 and more talk as the emotional full moon moves into the communicative side of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing. This card also argues well for any study you're either taking or considering. All right, y'all. I hope this helped you get some answers as to why your person is possibly being spooky. Like I said, whether, however severe the situation may be, just be mindful of the fact that it is being divinely guided and it is a karmic situation and they are learning a lesson. And, how could they learn without going through some kind of experience? And you know what? It's about learning how to forgive and recognize that, sometimes people just have different paths than we do, and we don't get to control their path and what their experiences are, right? So trying to let go of that control and allow them to have their own journey on their own path is very important. So I hope that this helped for you. I hope that you received some kind of information as to why this person is being spooky, and you can find out, you can just kind of chill out a little bit as to, where the situation is going, because I definitely see that it's going somewhere. Like it's not over between you and this person, that's for sure. So if you're waiting, if they ghosted you and you're waiting, just wait patiently. It's coming. That situation is going to definitely, it's not over. So just be patient. Just do you, heal, write it out, write out your plan, focus on you, and comment, like, share, subscribe. Please let me know how this resonated with you. I would love to know if it did, if it didn't. So please like, share, subscribe, comment below, and have a wonderful weekend. I hope that you guys, really can find some solstice, or just some peace of mind after having gotten this reading done. So namaste. Have a great evening. Thank you.